Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Call of Duty CutCom. Like, it's 2013 again. I really do love making these, boys. I'm not kidding. I love making these OG style CutComs. Like, it's 2013, 2014, 2015, whatever. But today I have kind of an interesting topic that I want to talk to you guys about. So let's just dive right into it. And that topic that I want to talk with you guys today is is it even possible to age out of playing video games? Because I know everybody always thinks, oh my God, I'm like, 20 something now. I need to stop playing video games. I need to start playing video games less. I need to start being more responsible or whatever. And it's like one of the biggest things that I always think about, because I'm 23 now. So does that mean I need to start like locking in on life more and focus less on video games? But why is that a bad thing? Why is enjoying your hobby such a negative thing? I always think about this literally all the time. Because I've been playing video games for so long now, it's almost like second nature to me. It's what I enjoy doing. It's my hobby. It's just what I do. And I'm sure some of you watching this video were like the exact same way. So why is it such a bad thing that we still play video games if you're of the same age as me or even older? I mean, you can't tell me that, like 80-year-old grandparents, when they were as young as we are, that they weren't playing card games or whatever back in the day, and that they still don't play card games now in their 80s. It's kind of like just the separation of hobbies. Like, they had their hobby back then, we have ours here when it comes to like playing video games. So when we're 90 something years old, are we still going to be hitting trick shots and going for nukes on a Call of Duty game that barely exists anymore? Is that how life is going to pan out? It's such an interesting thing to me, like the separation of generations and just our different hobbies that all generations have. Like, I'm sure people in the 80s enjoyed like D&D and things like that, or other different board games, or just whatever people in the 80s did. I genuinely don't know. I don't know. I don't watch enough Stranger Things to even know. But then there's our generation that enjoys like Call of Duty, or as me specifically, is Call of Duty. I don't know what. Let me know what down there in the comments what your hobbyist video game is. Because I always think to myself, maybe I need to do what my parents did at my age and like lock in my early 20s. And I know like your early 20s is supposed to be like your development, like adult development stage. That's where you're supposed to like develop like fully into a responsible adult and start locking in. And trust me, I know that. I 100% know that. I tried that. I joined the Army at 17. I was in the Army for 6 years, and then I got out at 23, and now I'm just kind of lost. You know what I mean? I'm just playing video games all the time, and I don't see that as a negative, but also I understand that society sees that as a net negative. So I feel the pressure to lock in and do other things and drop my hobby, even though it's something I've always loved doing, especially when it comes to YouTube. I've always wanted to be a content creator, specifically on Call of Duty, just because that's where I grew up with. I admire those people that did that at my age, and I understand that not everybody makes it doing that, and I don't plan on that being like my only thing, but it's something like nowadays where you have to put like almost all of your time and energy to, especially like me when you're uploading daily. Sometimes it's a huge pain in the ass, and part of that is you need to be playing video games, which means that's just what I gotta do. So I play video games quite a bit, and every time I always see people like talking about not playing video games in your 20s or whatever, it's always kind of like, man, I feel like an outcast right now. I feel like I'm doing something. I feel like I'm doing something I'm not supposed to do. I feel like I'm lazy, or I put too much time into this one thing, and something just doesn't feel right. And also, like, the games we played as kids are just changing entirely. Call of Duty's not the same as it was. I don't think Black Ops 7's a bad Call of Duty, and I talk about this all the time, but it's not the same as the Black Ops 2 that we grew up with in the slightest. It's way different. The entire philosophy of the game is different, and I'm sure like a lot of the games that you guys play now are just different, and just gaming as a whole is just different. I mean, now every game under the sun is a live service video game. Every title has to have constant retention, when back then you could literally just log on, have fun, and that was where your retention came from, is just enjoying the game that you're playing. I mean, how many live service games that have like seasons or battle passes have came out in the last some odd years? I think the whole model and system needs to change. I genuinely do. I think people are just getting burnt out on live service games and the season passes and all this other stuff. I just think it's a Fortnite thing. We did it for some odd amount of years, and now it's time to find a new monetization model. And I saw that Call of Duty was talking about that, and maybe somebody my age isn't just used to that kind of thing, but like the newer people that play video games and people that are new to video games and all they know is like Fortnite battle passes, maybe that's what gaming is to them, so they feel comfortable in that, and that's not what gaming is to us, because we grew up with like the golden age of Call of Duty. So we feel like the outcasts in gaming now. We feel like the old heads. hands, and our time has came and gone. And maybe that's how like our grandpas felt when it came to things like, you know, card game rules changing or something like that, or like they started off on cards and now they're playing Monopoly. Like, I don't know, but you get what I'm trying to say here. Maybe that's us now. Maybe we're the ones experiencing change and we're not ready for it, so we feel like it's time to age out of video games, when I strongly believe that's not even a thing. I don't think aging out of video games is really a thing. I think the prime age for gaming is like, you know, in your 30s, when you really need a hobby. Not necessarily when you're younger and you don't need a hobby because you need to lock in on things like school. And I get when you're older, you need to lock in on things like work or your job or college or, you know, whatever else. But also I feel like it's, as you get older, stress gets more and the things you need to distract yourself get more important. That way you don't get overwhelmed with stress. And I feel like video games are a prime thing to do that. Yet nowadays in gaming, I feel like gaming is just causing more stress in certain people, especially when it comes to things like Call of Duty, because Lord knows Call of Duty's been causing stress lately, just the way that the games are going and the way that the game is changing and all that other stuff. But I don't know, man, I really like covering these kinds of topics where I feel like it's something that just doesn't get discussed. I just said discussed, brother. I might, bro, sometimes when I'm tired, like I literally just woke up like not even 30 minutes ago, my brain just does not function like a normal human being's brain. I swear to God. Yeah, I don't know. I really love talking about things like this with you guys. If you guys have any comments or like remarks you want to leave about this topic, please leave them down in the comment section below. I want to have a conversation with people about these kinds of things. And you know, if you guys like these style of videos, please let me know down there in the comment section below. I definitely have a lot of topics I want to talk about and cover, and things that, you know, maybe you don't think about, or maybe I don't think about. Like if you have something that I need to think about, let me know down there in the comment section below as well. And I'm definitely going to try and cover it the best that I can when it comes to things like video games or Call of Duty or, you know, anything like that. Because I'm really trying to get my channel to the point where I could just, you know, hop on the camera, play some Call of Duty and talk about genuinely whatever I want to, and just have fun doing it. And that's what making cut comms on Call of Duty used to be about. I don't know. I feel like the internet nowadays when it comes to gaming is just so full of just like these retention grabbing, like absolute just retention filled non-stop go kind of content. Everything has a challenge or a point to it, or, you know, just like whatever. And it's nobody just like having a genuine conversation with somebody anymore. But do I think it's possible to age out of video games? I honestly don't. I just think that the hobbies that our generation has is different than the hobbies of our parents' generation or our grandparents' generation. Like I'm sure our parents have things that they thought they needed to grow out of and they just haven't. The same way that I bet we have hobbies that we need to grow out of that we just won't, and that's gaming, because it's our hobby. It's what we enjoy doing as a gaming community.